Genshin Impact advertisements are infamous for many reasons. There are some that are cool, while others are considered just flat out weird. But there has been one type of Genshin Impact ad that has always been received positively: character demos. And with Fontaine, the 3rd anniversary right around the corner, in this video I will rank all of the 5-star character demos pre-Fontaine based on my opinion, and find out which one is the best. Now, I know the title is called What is the Best Genshin 5-Star Character Demo, but this is all my opinion. You can disagree all you want. We're all different people. It's okay to have a different opinion. Please enjoy watching this video, whether you get offended or not. 29. Chi-Chi, Mona, and Keqing. Now, right off the bat, I'm just gonna list these 3. Since they're standard characters and they came out on release, they all basically have the same quality in my eyes, and they don't really compare to the newer demos. They're still different in their own ways, don't get me wrong. I like Chi-Chi because it has really good music. I like Mona because Mona just in general is pretty. And Keqing has a special place in my heart because I remember this demo was the very first Genshin ad I've ever seen. And I remember watching it like, oh my god, this looks so cool. I kind of want to get this Genshin game. In conclusion, I love all 3 of these demos, but they don't really light a candle compared to the other ones, especially the newer ones. 28. Aloy. I know Aloy technically doesn't count, but she's a 5-star character in my eyes. I would rank this on the same tier as Chi-Chi, Keqing, and Mona, but I feel like this demo has a bit more, I don't know, personality and quality to it. Plus, I really like how she only fights mechanical machines and robots. It's a nice touch. So, I don't know, this gets its own rank. 27. Venti. Ah yes, the first limited 5-star character. If I'm gonna be honest, the demo itself is cool, but nothing too outstanding. Which, I mean, what can you expect from a demo this early? Encountering the fact that this is Mondstadt, really simple, not too flashy, just a place to start. So, obviously, it's nothing super epic. However, Bard's Adventure as a song is probably my favorite from Mondstadt. It actually slaps so hard. The one thing I dislike though is that this part where he does his burst and it just switches to different characters, utilizing his burst and changing colors. I understand this is needed to show, 1, how the burst is able to change elements, and 2, show off the different characters. But the colors and the background together, I don't know, it doesn't look good to me. It doesn't mix well to me. So yeah, pretty basic, but the music slaps hard. 26. Child. Now, please don't hate me, Child fans, but I just feel like something is missing from his demo. It's really good, but like, it just feels like it doesn't communicate Child in a way that's interesting, or at least how I view him as a character. It's weird to explain. The music is good though, I mean, Genshin music is always good, but I don't feel like it really fits Child that well. I don't really find his demo that interesting, and as a result, this is the one Genshin demo that I would just completely forget how it goes, because it's just so forgettable. The most memorable thing about his demo was the female treasure hoarder, so make that of how you will. 25. Klee. Man, this demo takes me back. When I first started to play Genshin in late 1.0 and I saw this demo, bro, Klee immediately became my favorite character, and I want her so bad. But I was still a noob, and I didn't figure out the wishing system until like 1.1 started, which was Child Banner. And I wished on Child Banner thinking I could get Klee. Oh, how far we've come. How far we've come. Anyways, I like Klee's demo. It has good music and it's cute. But honestly, I like her cheese and music more. It's more cute, but also simple. And it communicates Klee's personality better than her demo. Though I will admit, they both communicate a childlike sunshine and rainbows vibe. I also like to point out here, when Klee gets caught by Jean, I like how in this shot you see absolutely nobody in her way, but then Jean spawns out of nowhere, like some kind of SCP. 24. Ayato. You see, it's good, but it just feels like something is missing. It's all put together really well and the music is good, but still, it just feels lacking in some vital areas. Though I think the constellation to his birth part was really cool. 23. Ganyu. Look, I'm not a Ganyu type guy, but this music is so fucking good. Even though it's already a used melody in Leo that has been heard a lot, they still managed to make it just so fire. The rest of the demo is fine though. I'm more of a sucker for the music than anything else. If it didn't have banger music, it wouldn't hold up. And that's why I rated it low. If we were going by music though, it would be top of the charts, because it's music with all the Chinese instruments and melody. So good. 22, Dehya. It's really cool. I like how they went all out with the music, but it feels kind of weird to watch the beginning because there's little to no build up and it feels like it escalates pretty quickly, which makes me kind of confused and hard to follow along to. That's definitely a me problem, but it's a problem nonetheless. But I think I speak for everyone when I say that the end is really cute. Dehya was just going all out in this air, my guy, and then the second Candace shows up, she's like, oh, we're just sparring. 21, Yae Miko. I think this demo showcases Yae Miko's personality well, but I find it funny that she's helping write basically a fanfic of her. It's all flashy and nice and put together, though I don't like how the game always has to emphasize for all the characters that are like furry adjacent. Like, hey, did you know he has dog ears? Hey, did you know she has cat ears? Hey, did you know he has tail? Like, yes, we did notice. We have eyes, we can see. You don't need to point that out. We know. 20, Ayaka. Now, this demo is really pretty and elegant, especially in the Japanese version. And I like the zoom-ins and zoom-outs for Ayaka's katana. But, like Ayato's demo, it just feels like something is missing. I still like this demo. The Japanese beats are so nice to listen to, but the demo just feels like it's lacking. But I do like the music, and when Toma shows up though, to be fair, I like Toma everywhere he shows up. 19, Shenhe. Honestly, Chongyun makes Shenhe's demo infinitely better, and the reveal at the end that Shenhe is Chongyun's auntie is so cute. I love it, and that's what I like about Shenhe's demo, the context. Plus the scenery looks beautiful with her in it, and the music is good too. 18, Kokomi. Now this demo is undoubtedly extremely pretty, and the scene where she's under the whale looks so good. But I do think the demo more so portrays her Divine Priestess role more than the Master Strategist role. Still really pretty, and I like the animations where she's flying around with the ocean. 17, Xiao. I know a lot of people don't like this demo and Xiao in general because it's edgy and whatnot, but I actually like it a bit. That might just be influenced by my brother, because like back in 1.3 he was simping for Xiao hardcore, so it may just be that, but I like it. Not as good as other demos, but it's still good when you're in that type of mood to see something edgy and high-key depressing but epic as hell. 16, Albedo. Now, I know Albedo doesn't really get praised a lot in lists like these, but I don't know, the music kinda slaps. I also love the Elemental Crucible thing, which, if you don't know, is a reference to the very first event in Genshin Impact, which was this co-op Crucible thing. Now, honestly, it was kinda shitty, but memories are powerful. It also just gives nostalgia in general to the times when Dragon's Spine just dropped and everybody was so hyped since it was the very first max expansion, and I remember exploring the shit out of it. The demo itself is cool too, and I love how it ends with Cleave. But my favorite part has to be when Albedo grabs a random ass butterfly and just transforms it into a fucking bird, like, without context. It just seems so random. With the butterfly just like, oh, I guess I'm a bird now. 15, Eula. Okay, let's just put down all of the haha no rerun who is this like character jokes aside, because I really love this music. It gives like Spanish, like flamenco vibes, and if it's right in with Eula and like how she dances in her demo, it's really pretty and elegant emo. 14, Baizhu. Honestly, I only come to Baizhu's demo just for this drop.
Remember, health comes first.
Can't wait for this song to officially release. And I like how they went for a more calmer approach. I mean, you see all these other characters absolutely beating the shit out of whenever enemies are fighting with cool music, but with Baizhu, it's just super calming Chinese music I can definitely sleep to. I do see a lot of people point out the way that Baizhu is doing this calligraphy, and I've seen some people say it's intentional because of his declining health, but I think it's funnier to imagine that somewhere in production, someone accidentally mixed up the layers and nobody noticed, because as an artist, that is relatable as fuck. 13. Hu Tao. Man, this really reminds me when Hu Tao was first teased and leaked, and I got so enthusiastic and saved up so hard for her. And I remember watching her teaser and demo and being over the moon. And I still think it's pretty cool. My favorite part is probably this part. It looks like some kind of execution or ritual practice, which is kind of concerning, but at the same time, it's kind of badass. 12. Kazuha. Kazuha's demo and teaser is super iconic in my eyes, especially since he was a teaser for Inazuma, which would be the very first region expansion that everybody was hyped about. I like the music choice they went for here, and him and Beidou's relationship shine here, emo, and I love it. Tainari, Tignari, I don't give a fuck how he's called Nari. Okay, first off, I gotta say, I love this type of endgame music in Tainari's demo. It's so good, and it's the typical, oh, character falls asleep, dreams something absolutely crazy, and wakes up. But I like how it's executed here. Rather than just falling asleep, my man's really got high on fucking mushrooms. And I kinda like how the demo shows his skill and burst during his imagination. And I just love how after all of that, he just continues to write his publication like if this shit just happens every other Tuesday. Really great representation of Tainari's character. 10. Nilou. Okay, Nilou is just straight up pretty. I don't get how someone can disagree that she's not. When I first saw this Americas, Nilou was honestly the one that stood out the most to me. And this demo is just so beautiful, along with the music. The scenery is so nice too, and I love it when Nilou dances here and all the water goes up. It reminds me of the Nomad through DMV and Project Sekai, which I also just find so pretty. Conclusion, Nilou is beautiful. 9. Sino. Alright, so Sino is my favorite character in the game, so there might be a bit of a bias, but I think the demo is cool. Like, we all love Sino being a little goofball in all the events, but like, Sino on the clock is so fucking badass, and this demo does an amazing job of representing that badassery. A day in my life doesn't pass by if I listen to Order of Silence. It is in fact my song. Whenever I walk into a room, this song plays alongside Lumia Omnia. And it might just be my ancient Egyptian mythology nerd coming up, but I just love the little details in this demo and just Sino in general. It's honestly so great. Man, I just love Sino. Sino is the best character, guys. Don't forget the book for Sino. He's really cute, and he's pretty, and he's cool, and he's funny. 8. Yoimiya. I have a feeling that some people underrate Yoimiya's demo. When I watched it for the first time, I was legitimately convinced to pull for her. But anyways, the music is super good, and I love listening to it. It just gives the right vibes for an energetic day in the summer. And the part where the fireworks go off and her and Nobushi just sit there staring above at the starry skies being illuminated with fireworks is a turn of events, and I really like since it shows, Yoimiya's love for fireworks. She loves them so much that she would interrupt her fighting to watch a fireworks show, and it's just wonderful. Definitely one of my favorites. 7. Alhaitham. I think one of my favorite things about Sumeru is how realistic the characters are, and I love Alhaitham's demo because of this. And I especially love it when characters actually get to interact with each other. It adds way more depth. And the effects and music in general is just great. And I love this part specifically. It's so pretty. And I think this demo just proves that the writing for Genshin has significantly increased from Inazuma to Sumeru, and how all characters, even in a fantasy setting, still feel realistic. 6. Ito. Dude, the amount of personality and fun that is just raging out of this demo is honestly so refreshing and nice. I love demos like these, where they're not just focused on the gameplay, but also the character's personality and or the character's relationship with other characters in the game. And this demo is so loud with that kind of energy. This is why Ito's in a lot of events, because he's a great comedy relief character and just an obnoxious guy in general. And this stupid demo shows it all. I remember watching this demo and his teaser, bro. I felt my primo gems fucking evaporate. He instantly became my favorite character. Even now, it still holds up. Ito is my second favorite character. Also, the last part where he's angry that his vision is placed at the bottom is so funny to me, because it implies that he cares more about his vision being at the bottom than his vision being taken away. there are 3 Genshin characters. There's Sino, Ito, and everybody else. 5. Zhongli. This demo will always just be iconic. I don't think it'll ever fall in popularity. It is literally the most popular demo. I know Zhongli mains watches like 30 times a day right before falling asleep to your limited edition Zhongli body pillow. And I can completely, fully, 100, 200, infinity% understand why he's up there. Rex Incognito as a song is a banger upon bangers. I love the Chinese instruments, and the fucking beat drop can send even Satan to heaven. I kid you not, this demo sent a chill up my spine the first time I saw it 2.5 years ago. Even now, it still sends a chill up my spine. Plus, Zhongli will always have a special place in my heart because he's my first 5-star ever. And he's still the only limited 5-star on my account that has a constellation. Even though I love a lot of characters more than Zhongli, this demo will just always be iconic no matter how many years this game will endure. 4. Wanderer. Okay, no matter how much you hate or love this brat, it would be a lie to say that the amount of effort and work put into this demo is similar to that of literal Archons, and it really just shows that Scar was a Hoyo favorite. The first thing I'm gonna say is that the song is a banger. The whispers honestly make this demo so much better, and I love the incorporation of Japanese instruments and melodies in it. When I first watched this, I was honestly just blown away by the amount of flashy effects. It definitely reminds me a lot of Raiden's demo. Because of that, I just can't help but rewatch this a lot since the effects and scenes are so smooth. The only gripe I have though is that when Scar premiered, the amount of ads I got in this demo was ridiculous. And most of the time it would be like small clips of Scar absolutely beating the asses of these Fatui, which by like a marketing standpoint, it definitely works since Scar is marketable as fuck. But it makes so many random parts of this demo feel weirdly familiar because of that. But even regardless, I love this demo. It's insane and has that weird replayability aspect to me. 3. Yelan. They knew exactly what they were doing when they released Yelan. These cinematic cuts and the music and the lighting and everything is so fucking good. It's like I'm watching a movie in a movie theater. The editing is so cool too. I also like the modern vibe they decided to go for Yelan. It's honestly really nice to listen to. I do prefer traditional and instrumental music more than modernized electric and music with vocals, but the modernized themes is still refreshing to Genshin, and it really showcases Yelan nice in that regard. The way she acts and smiles and treats these treasure orders represents her cocky personality really well. 2. Raiden Shogun. This demo is so fucking powerful. I didn't like Raiden at first in the Archon quest, but when this demo dropped, done. Gone. I'm fucking done. I threw in all my primo gems to get her. And as Archons alike, this demo is so fucking amazing. The Japanese melody and the beat drop and the effects and the everything just makes it so intense and cool and so scary and just so delicious. I cannot listen to Raiden OST without replaying the drop over a million times because it is amazing. You can clearly see how much Hoyo has improved from this demo, really. This music is more fire than the flame she lit on Signora. And finally, the #1 5-star character demo in Genshin Impact, Nahida. Oh my god, this demo is really something else. It really is. The lighting and vibe effects at the start is so soft and nice, and right off the bat, you see the childlike nature of it. You see her playing hopscotch with this soft, Disney-like Indian music. And then you get to the build-up with Nahida swimming through the water and riding on the pedals. And then the chorus hits and it makes you so emotional. The R&R singing mixed with the music just makes you feel like a kid. It legit reminds me of my trips to Animal or Magic Kingdom, and it just makes me so happy. I don't know, looking at this, it might just be more of a personal reason, but Surastana Fantasia as a song mixed with this incredible demo just outclasses all the other demos. And at the end, when Nahida's having so much fun and she falls into the abyss, and then the screen glitches and she's in a dark space. Once you've done the Archon quest, man, that shit pulls out the heartstrings and gets the tears coming like there's no tomorrow. It's like when you listen to 4 Riddlers for Wanderers after completing Act 5 of the Archon quest. I just love this demo so much, and it makes me feel so emotional and happy for personal reasons. Say what you will about Hoyo, they definitely don't make good decisions sometimes, but their execution sometimes is so powerful that it just gets me to break down in tears. It's kind of funny. This is supposed to be a silly gotcha game, but it gets really emotional sometimes, and I don't know how to explain it. It's just really emotional, at least for me, just for like reasons, the things that have happened in my life. I haven't had many things happen in my life that are not really that pleasant, but you know, this music, this demo just makes me like, it feels like I can just send all my problems away on a rocket ship to the moon and just forget about everything that's happened and just have some fun. Feel like I'm a kid again. Experience how's this like to just be in a world of just your own dreams and just wanting to explore the world. It's a magical feeling to me. It's silly. Yeah, it's kind of silly. Alright, and you've made it to the end. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my shitty opinions once again. And so, as always, have a great day or night. Goodbye.